Now, 6 years ago, a Suncoast woman faced the unimaginable. She was paralyzed from the neck down after being diagnosed with a rare neurological disorder.
However, today she is not just walking again. She's living a life that at one point she thought she'd never be able to.
When you're 27, it's just like I was just living life, and then it was just comes to a screeching halt, and at this time I'm just trying to survive.
6 years ago, Angela was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is a rare neurological disorder where a person's immune system mistakenly attacks parts of their nervous system.
My respiratory system shut down. I was intubated and put in an induced coma for a week, paralyzed from the chin down. Literally what you would think of when a baby deer is standing up and they can't really stand. That's kind of what I felt like. And I couldn't move, I couldn't talk.
After a week, they woke Angela up, but kept her sedated enough to where she wasn't trying to pull the tube out of her mouth.
Once I was awake, it was like so extremely painful. My back was like on fire, like my spinal cord. It hurt so bad, to be honest. It was just like misery, in the sense of I could still feel all that pain.
After spending 3 months in the ICU, Angela went to a rehabilitation center, but physical therapy was a challenge.
It just hurt to move a lot, but I had to move. That last month of like trying to walk was me trying to walk, and I was barely doing the work. Like I'm holding myself up on those bars and my legs are like jello, like just rubber.
After battling through the sweat and tears of recovery, everything started to get back on track for Angela.
Now I'm married and we have a 3-year-old, and it's just kind of like for so long I was just working on just getting that life back that I was going to work towards before I had this huge speed bump. So we're traveling together, and then, we have our son, and it was just amazing.
However, she found her ultimate healing in Pilates.
In 5, 4, 3. I used to not be able to move at all. So to be able to move my body like that, to being able to appreciate that and learn about Pilates is just like kind of life-changing.
After finding her passion in this type of movement, she decided to become an instructor at Heritage Harbor Body Bar in Bradenton, where she inspires and impacts others every day.
There's a member, she was in a really traumatic accident a year ago. She has rods in her legs, and she's coming to my classes every Friday. And to have her come to me and say, "You're changing my life," is like, I'll never get over it, like how cool it is. Because I was her, like I used to walk like her, and I used to feel like her.
Angela is such an inspiring woman. At just 27 years old,
wow.
Her entire world was just turned upside down. She went from thinking she would never be the same to now becoming an inspiration to others. Truly remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go through that, but
No.
I'm sure it makes being able to do what she does that much more appreciated.
Exactly.
Wow.
And she's able to help others now on top of it.
Yes, well, that's good.
A popular cheese shop in Sarasota announced last week that it was closing its doors after more than 13 years in business.
But now, after an avalanche of support from the community, she says she's shifting course. Nelson Henning has the details.